Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, I'm going to highlight my top 5 real world utility altcoins. Now, what I would say is, utility is a very important metric that I look at before making any investment decisions. And real world utility is different to just standard utility, right? This is stuff that these projects are doing in the real world that gives them, good solid foundations to do really well in the future. Obviously, this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, treat it as educational purposes only. And go away and research these projects and see if any of them resonate with yourself and make your own investment decisions. Do let me know in the comments below, though, what 5 utility altcoins you would pick for your top 5. Really interested to read through the comments because that is something that definitely interests me. Anyway, let's get to the first one. So the first one, it has to be XRP. Now, obviously, we've got the Ripple and the SEC lawsuit going on. So that utility really isn't there just yet. But the way the lawsuit's going, and it's just my opinion, it looks like the SEC are fighting a real uphill battle at the moment, and I think the pendulum has swung in favor of Ripple to win that case. And if that happens, we're going to see a monstrous move to the upside for the coin, in my opinion. And I do think that will be a sort of like sell the news event, right? I do think it'll come back down, but it needs to be said that this is the sort of stuff that we should expect if Ripple were to win this lawsuit. Really does support other projects in the crypto space. This lawsuit is very, very important for the space of crypto. But XRP, for me, the cross-border payments is definitely an area that they can take control of with this technology, with the XRPL. And it's interesting to see how this one develops. But that is real world use case, right? And I think the terminology the team have used before is they're after all the money. Now, XRP is up just over 10% at the time of recording at 0.4834, and it's ranked 6th by market cap. So I really do like this one. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions on XRP. Really interested to know in the comments below. Moving on, and we've got Quant. Now, again, Quant is in that finance sector. Again, I think it's one that's going to do really, really well. It's very low market cap, and it's one that is in my portfolio builder, my millionaire portfolio builder. So do check out the channel for that. I think this one's going to do really, really well. I'm interested to get your views and opinions on it. Let me know in the comments below. Currently up 1.84% at the time of recording at 138.11, ranked 33rd by market cap. Moving on, and we've got Cardano. Cardano has to make the list again. I don't think it's really fully got full utility in the real world just yet. But with all of that said, the ID aspect of things, onboarding, the unbanked, so they're banked, DeFi, artificial intelligence. I think this is going to be a project that does really, really well. And I think it's going to change people's lives for the better in many different countries outside of sort of like the Europe and America and so forth, right? I think in Africa, I think there's going to be huge benefits to come from the front end users of Cardano. That's my thoughts and opinions. But I really like this project. I think it's a fabulous price at the moment, and I think it's going to go on and do really, really well. And don't forget to check out our interview with Charles Hoskinson. It is on the channel. Definitely worth checking that out. He talks through everything that you could possibly imagine. We went for about an hour and 40 odd minutes chatting about everything Cardano. So yeah, definitely worth a watch, that one. So Cardano ranked 8th by market cap. It's at 0.4351, down 0.06% at the time of recording. Moving on, and we've got VeChain. Now, VeChain for me is all around supply chain, logistics. They've got a really good utility around NFTs at the moment. Obviously not so much real world, but they are doing physical linked to NFTs as well. So there is a bit of real world utility there as well, but the logistics is the bulk of it. And for me, you know, VeChain is positioned to do many different things, not just B2B, but B2C as well. And I really like this project. I think the team's doing a tremendous job, and I think it's going to do really, really well. Currently up 0.47% at the time of recording at 0.02314, ranked 34th by market cap. So definitely one to go research this one if you're unsure. You know, that research will be you know, worthwhile for certain. Moving on to the fifth and the final one that I want to call out, and that is Algorand. Again, I think this is going to be another project that does really, really well. I think it's going to change people's lives for the better in certain parts of the world. Also, again, I like the team. I like the stuff that they're doing. I think this is a project with great technology sat beneath the hood, and one that I don't think people can really go wrong on. Don't really talk about it too much on the channel because, you know, it doesn't get that many views, but I think that would be something that changes over time. And it's currently up 4.39% at the time of recording at 0.3606, and it's ranked 29th by market cap. So yeah, definitely worth going and spending the time to research these projects for sure. Now, obviously, there's many other projects that could have made this list. You might argue that there's projects with, you know, real world utility that should have trumped maybe one or two of these, but these are my picks that I think have great utility. I don't think that we've done a really poor job here at Cheeky Crypto. In the last bear market, we've called out some absolute corkers that went on to do like 128x. We made hundreds of thousands of dollars from the previous cycle, and I think this cycle is going to be no different. The projects might be different, but the actual outcome, I think, is going to be very, very similar, maybe even improved, as we've learned an awful lot going through this space. Definitely worth joining us in the Discord. Absolutely free to join. Link is in the description. Love to see you there. Have some more meaningful conversations with us. Check out our Patreon membership as well. You know, we've got a great team. I think we're maybe 12 or 14 staff now. You know, we've got 3-4 technical analysts that will do technical analysis on request for our top tier Patreon members. There's so much going on in there, write-ups, reviews, all sorts of different things. It's definitely great value add, so definitely check it out. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.